Hi guys. Thank you first of all for joining my channel. I've been wanting to come on for a couple of days now to kind of do a walkthrough of this deck, but obviously I've been working with it. I know it's not a great deal of time for 2 days, but it's such an incredible powerful deck. I originally had it from Sandra of Spirit of Avalon. We did a trade and it arrived the other day. I've had my eye on it for a while, and Sandra had a copy and she wanted something I had, so we actually did a trade. And it is probably the best trade I have ever done with anyone. Let me just first of all tell you a little about the backstory of the deck. It was created by Jessica Zinchuk. You can actually find Jessica on YouTube. I will link a channel below, and this is the Story Medicine Tarot Animal Woman second edition. It's not a second edition of a an already existing deck. It is a second edition, which means it's a standalone copy. There is going to be 4 in the whole series of the decks that Jessica's produced. She's done a few Oracle decks as well, and this is the second one in the series. So let me just tell you a little bit about the deck first. Where shall I start? Right, okay. Animal Woman is the second edition of 4 total in Jessica Zinchuk's Story Medicine Tarot journey. The project is a personal endeavour to create the storytelling deck of her dreams, consisting of 312 cards. Each of her deck creations are dedicated to a sacred direction and part of woman. First edition is for the north above, crown, third eye and throat. She calls the first edition the door. The second edition, which is this one, is for the south, below and heart. She says this deck is the path. The third edition will be for the west, beside and the spine. You don't have to obviously own any of the other decks at all. This is just a complete standalone deck, which I absolutely love. So on the back of the box it says, storyteller Jessica Zinchuk takes us on the wild journey excuse me, into woman for a second time. This time the 4 pillar stories are woven together by the whale's secret red song. This deck exhibits Jessica's process of self-initiation and coming of age at 34 years old. It is a story of coming back to the ancestral wisdom she now calls sacred pause, which is to adequately rest during menstruation for more robust health, creativity and life force. This journey into womanhood will undoubtedly reignite you to your own blood, ancestral fire, personal song and soul's journey. Are you ready to hear a story? Listen to the story that accompanies this deck, The Woman Who Was a Song, for free on Jessica's YouTube. Jessica offers prayer words on her cards rather than a guidebook, and she joyfully invites all to deepen their animal woman journey by creating Soul Skin Tarot. Learn more about visiting her at storymedicine.com. So, dear beloved, by purchasing this deck, you are supporting a family and a dream. We offer our sincere gratitude and acknowledge our work is not possible without you. Your love and support mean everything to us. And there's just a little thing about sharing your own experience by using the deck. This deck is a Game Crafter deck. So the box isn't the best box at all. You know, it's just to keep your cards kind of like safe and protect them. But it does actually come with a cotton bag. Well, I think it does anyway. Beth of Little Red Tarot does have the cotton bag on her website as well. So first of all, I want to read out something which I actually found out on Beth of Little Red Tarot's website. So this is a blurb on the cards. These cards and their stories present an essentialist understanding of woman, meaning that they link biological functions such as menstruation, pregnancy and birth within womanhood. In this deck, menstruation is a particularly strong theme. And underneath the listing on Beth's website, there is a little disclaimer saying something about it might not be for everybody, basically in case it causes offence to anyone. Well, if this kind of deck causes offence to you, I suggest you look why it's causing offence. So as I said, it does come with a disclaimer, unlike myself, where I have zero disclaimers or filters. So today I am going to kind of say exactly what I think, because this is what a walkthrough and review is all about, and now it's helping me on my own personal journey. First of all, it's incredibly important, I think, now because of the erasure of women, that we have these decks out. This will sit alongside my Medicine Woman Tarot, my Daughters of the Moon Tarot, my Mother Peace Tarot. For me, it is an amazing deck. Jessica has poured her heart and soul into everything. And you can tell it's done by oil paintings, it's hand drawn, it's absolutely phenomenal. And as I said, going back to a woman's deck, I think it's extremely important because women's issues are still as relevant today, if not more so than they ever were. You know, the patriarchy, the women's struggles, and issues over the year. I could muse on about this for ages, but like I'm not going to. My main purpose being here today is to show you the deck. So there is nudity in the deck, and there is kind of relations to menstrual blood as well. So if you're easily offended, which I know a lot of people do get easily offended this day and age, I suggest you stop the video and find something else. So it's based on the Rider-Waite-Smith. The court cards have been named as Jessica sees fit to rename them for herself. It's an incredible journey. What I love about it is the cards are storytelling cards. Every card has like a little prayer on it or an affirmation in relation to, you know, the standard Rider-Waite-Smith meanings. If you don't want to use the tarot, you know, meanings, you haven't got to. For me, because I'm undergoing therapy at the moment, in the last 2 days, this has been an incredibly healing deck. I've been journaling with it, and you know, to see the tarot from a completely female perspective and Jessica's own story is kind of like, you know, changed the way I perceive, you know, the tarot on the whole in the last few days. So let me go through the cards. As I said, you know, I've put them in order, and I will show you the majors first. There is other reviews. I think Kasha did one a few years ago from Tarot Map, so you can like check out Kasha's review as well. Obviously Kasha's is coming from a female perspective, so it would be worth checking out. So first of all, the Fool has been named Portal, and there you can see, like, you know, you got somebody there all coiled up, and then you've got the portal there, which is absolutely gorgeous. You know, do you go through it? And these are animal medicine spirits which are personal to Jessica. You've got another person there like holding a doll, looking up to the portal to go through. So the Magician is magic, and as you can see, you know, you've got the, yeah, what's it called? It looks like a DNA thing. I forgot what it's called now, but you know what I mean, don't you? So yeah, this is like the cauldron, and you've got the fire underneath as well. The High Priestess is listening. And these all look like, some of the majors look like they are in cave scenarios as well. So you can see this as a metaphor for your inner self. And this is what I did see it for. You've got the, you know, the water there as well. And you've clearly got the menstrual blood there on Song, on Empress, which is absolutely beautiful and amazing. I love that wolf. Everything about the card I absolutely love. The Emperor is sovereignty. So it's a very earthy card, you can see there. The Hierophant, you've got devotion. So you can see how easy this would be to tell a story. And I think this would work remarkably well with a deck that I've been looking for a long time. I think it's some altar deck or something. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Living Altar, that's it. I really do want to get my hands on that if I can. Passion for the lovers there. And then Chariot, we've got Power. Courage. See, each card is kind of depicting a different stage in a journey. I love that. Absolutely love it. And Justice. And then we've got Hanged Woman returning. Death. Release on that card. Temperance is Journey. Clarity on the Devil. The oil painting is just incredible. You can see so much movement and depth. This is why I much prefer hand-drawn and painted decks that speak to me a lot more than digital art, because you can tell there's a lot more soul in these kind of decks. It's very raw, it's very primal, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Grace, a Judgment, and the World. We've got Reunion. So now we're on to the minors, which are a really good strong point in my opinion because of the kind of like words they have on the card. So my words pour out on the Ace of Swords. Things are not as they appear. Look again. Appear, look again, see. Two of Swords, Three of Swords, not afraid to express my grief. I absolutely love that card. See what I mean about, like, you know, you'll be able to use them for like journaling and self-reflection and doing some deep work as well. I had this card the other day, and I kind of journaled on this for about like 45 minutes. And I do not hurry my healing process because we all know that healing takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. And you've got like this council of animals there, you know, kind of wrapping up. This person, which is Jessica, by the way, this person under this blanket and putting their healing hands on her, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I protect my visions from fear and doubt. I am being lifted up into a big, great and mysterious healing. Sometimes the wise road is not the easy road. Keep going. Wake up, woman. I love that as well. I move through my fear with grace of the jellyfish. I give myself permission to let go. Now, the court cards have been changed slightly. So you've got Young Mother of Swords, Daughter of Swords, Goddess Mother of Swords, Grandmother of Swords. So there's absolutely no males in this card at all, or no male kind of energy, which is totally fine, seeing as it's a female deck. Why would there be? So, Young Mother of Swords, you've got one step has the power to transform my whole life. I follow my imagination. I love that kind of like surfing, standing on that jellyfish. And that part animal, part human. Just absolutely gorgeous. And that's another card out this morning. My voice is a sacred sound and I am an instrument. I do suggest you check out Jessica's video about this deck. It really is moving. Sit by the fire and remember who you are. Love, love, love that. You know, the kind of life force. And there's the two. And like as I explained, you know, if you want a tarot deck, well, kind of a tarot deck that kind of veers away from slightly from the Rider-Waite-Smith meanings, you know, this is a perfect deck to have. I would, you know, highly recommend this for my female friends, you know, because like, I mean, I think we all come to the tarot, as in most of us use the tarot for a healing tool. And when it's got like kind of like, you know, little affirmations or prayers on the cards, I think it kind of like has more of an impact on just you know, just pulling one card and then looking at it. So the Five of Wands, I crawl into into the arms of my mother for protection. And there's the seaweed in the sea. Awaken my ancestral wisdom. I release control, I practice humility. Just beautiful, the colours, the whole meaning and the concept of the deck. I love that as well. I'm not alone, my ancestors carry me. It's a journey to honour rest on the Ten of Wands. Rekindle soul fire. I am remembering. How nice is that? I am free to be anything I want to be. Moving my soul. And that's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous as well. I dive heart first into a new world. I sense my becoming. Kind of like, you know, you've got the fish person, and there again as well. I love that so much. I haven't had any cups cards since I've been using this deck. I just love it, the way that you've got all the underwater creatures. It's all within me. Searching, seeing, you know, I follow my healing. Source lives in me and I am a treasure. I am hope. The deep calls. I am brave, feeler. Grandmother is I am unconditional love. So now we've got on the Pentacles, and that one is like turtle back, an egg, crack open, boom, or boom, crack open. And also as well, with a deck like this, if you do just use a standard tarot deck, some of the little keywords and kind of affirmations that Jessica's placed on the deck, it will also give you more to work from a standard tarot deck as well, if you understand what I mean. So it's nice to see, you know, what somebody else has done. I'm always open to new ideas. I ground my energy into now. Brew in love. It takes a village. All these hands creating a bridge. Gorgeous. Grow into it. Discernment is listening to my soul. Such a beautiful, beautiful deck. I share my medicine. And then we've got step into vision. I am big and I am small. I am the bridge. And finally, my bones tell me. So you can see from the cards the messages that Jessica is trying to get across. It's a very deep deck, you know, very shamanic, very raw. It's, I don't know, it's just one of those decks that kind of like get you thinking outside the box. And as I said, I've been using it for a few days now. I've been journaling, which has been totally therapeutic. So this deck is great for kind of therapeutic work, you know, self-questioning, you know, and everything like that, you know, because it's important to reconnect back to ourselves as well. And you can see what Jessica's done as well. She's reconnecting back to nature, back to source, and this is her way of expressing how she feels through the body of her work. So I am desperately trying to get hold of the first version, but it seems to be sold out everywhere. So if anybody knows where I can get a copy at a good price, please do let me know. Because it is an absolutely incredible deck. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I truly appreciate all your support. I will see you all very soon. Have a lovely day wherever you are in the world. Lots of love. Stay safe. Bye, guys.